Hi everyone, Kelvin here. Alright, thank you for clicking on the video and thanks for checking out my channel. I'm now in Desa Parkcity. Alright, so this township of course needs no introduction. I think everyone knows Desa Parkcity. Right, but do you know that 1999, right, when it all started, it was initially a active mining quarry site. So Parkcity Group actually bought over 400 acres of land and built a massive township out of it. I couldn't imagine that it would turn out something this beautiful. So while I was driving in, right, you can see the township itself is one of the most walkable townships in Malaysia. All right, you have wide, spacious walking paths here. All right, and you can see the main road, right? There's even not just plants but trees separating the roads itself. And you don't see a lot of dry leaves as well on the pathway, so you know that maintenance, right, they really take care of the township itself. All right. And why it's so famous among runners and joggers, right? They like to come here and jog and run every morning and evening. It's also because there's a lot of shade, trees, lush greenery everywhere. Feels like you're in a forest reserve. Right, so that provides them a little bit of shade and some coverage. So today, right, so in front of me here is Park Region. Okay, and this is ParkPlace. We're going to check out ParkPlace today. Right. So now let's talk about property prices here in Desa Parkcity. The initial phases was mainly landed homes, and I mean during those days, in fact, landed strata, right? It's a new thing. So we have mostly condominiums. We have strata title, and then landed strata at that time was very new, right? Where basically you don't have your own gates, you just have a perimeter, right, guarding system. Hello, see, nice dog. Okay, and the earlier phases landed houses, I think is Nadia Park Homes or something like that. And then after that, you have Safa Terraces. That time, right, the houses were like 400,000 to 500,000. And people in Kepong was like, you are nuts, man, crazy. Because you have cheaper properties in more well-known neighborhoods like Damansara, Bandar Utama, which is cheaper. So unwanted land, which is an active mining quarry site, smack right between Mount Kiara and Kepong, selling around that price, people are a bit skeptical. All right, but now, right, those houses, right, are worth 2.5 million, 2.7 million. They are laughing to the bank right now, those homeowners. All right, so Park Region, right, which is launched, I think, in 2019. During that time, it was around 1,100 ringgit per square feet. And this year alone, they have a record-breaking transaction of 2,700 ringgit per square feet. I'm not sure is it a penthouse or what, but it's a big unit. All right, it's a big unit, 5+1 bedroom, and it was sold for 12 million ringgit, guys. Wow. Yeah, insane. And ParkPlace, which is where we are going today, all right, launching price was around 1,100 per square feet. And this year when they VP'd, right, I think around February or so, you have people selling for around 3 million ringgit per square feet, around 1,800. Speechless. So those homeowners who bought ParkPlace or even Park Region, they made a lot of money, I can say they made a lot of money. All right, so I think one last thing to add is that it's also due to you don't have a lot of land left in Desa Parkcity actually. So the remaining lands, right, the price is just going to skyrocket. All right. But one thing good, of course, now it's already a mature township for some time already, where it's self-sustainable, self-contained. Over behind me, right, which is waterfront, you have banks, cafes, all right, fast food, Toys R Us. You have everything that you need, lah. All right. If it's not enough, you can go to Arcadia, and if it's not enough, you can even take some of the major highways, which is LDP and also MRR2, which is really well connected here, and go to other places like in Damansara, Wanutama, Mid Valley, all right. Yeah. So without further ado, let's check out ParkPlace, Desa Parkcity. Alright, so now we are in ParkPlace, Desa Parkcity. Alright, 54 stories high, 4.4 acres of land size. Freehold land, guys, talk about value. Alright, let's check it out. So the first thing you'll notice is the security doors here. So the security post is here. Alright, so even the security post, right, has a high ceiling. So that gives a very grand entrance lah. Okay. All right. So what I love is that the developer has also done a separate walkway, right? That separates a driveway and those who are actually going out to to walk. So as I mentioned earlier, Desa Parkcity has always been one of the most walkable townships in Malaysia, right? So this actually connects right to the walking path at the main road that you see on my right. Okay. So one thing is you can see the landscape is just amazing, right? You have plants, you have trees, you have sitting areas of you, right? I'm not sure what they call this, but I think it's travertine bench or something like that, where it's made of rocks, solid. And over here, that's where you cross to the drop-off. And check it out for a grand drop-off. Right, you have triple volume ceiling, right? Stone textured walls. You have your wall sconces over there, and dark metal slates at the top. That gives it a very, very dramatic entrance. Right. So of course, common areas and lobbies like this, they are not sellable, right? They're not sellable areas. So the developer has really made a lot of effort in terms of making sure there's quality and not just maximizing profit. And of course, at the side, you can see there is some glass panels as well to avoid heavy rainwater from coming in. So this is a grand drop-off, and I think the conclusion is that it's very welcoming, very inviting. And once you step in, right, because it's triple volume and it looks so airy and spacious, you don't need an aircon. More importantly, you will feel that you're about to step into something very, very special. Right? Now, let's head on to the grand lobby. So, of course, residents here, you can actually use facial recognition. For poor people like me, visitors, you need to use the card. So, check it out. This is your grand lobby. Of course, it comes with cocoon lighting, all right, and yeah, dark panel walls, wall sconces as well. All right, so now we are at level 6, right? So level 6 is basically the connecting bridge to the facilities. Right, so level 6, of course, you have your swimming pool, gym, all the good stuff. All right. Okay, so this is basically a 50-meter Olympic size pool. All right, infinity pool. So of course you have your shallow spots here for the kids, and a deeper one over there. During nighttime, right, it will look really stunning because you have got the lightings here on the floor as well. So it feels like you're not coming back home, right? You're coming back to your resort. Really, the resort feeling is so great here. If you look on your left and right, they actually fill up with glass panels as well. So that when it rains, right, this corridor can still be used, so the rainwater will not come in, right? And I'm gonna mention this again, look at the landscape, man, it's beautiful. And plenty of al fresco areas for you to chill. And this is your barbecue area in front here. Right, of course on top the roof, right, it's all the metal slates and glass window as well to bring in good amounts of natural light. You know why? Because of course the plants also need some sun. Okay, let's look at the gym. Yeah, making a quick exit out of the gym because there's people working out there. So yeah, gym equipment is Techno Gym, top-notch equipments. Just for your information, right, a treadmill from Techno Gym can easily cost up to 50,000. Wow. And some of the bigger equipments, it's about 100k Malaysian ringgit. Some of them even more than that. So it's high-end, guys. Alright, so you don't see a lot of those commercial gyms using the brand Techno Gym because it's really expensive. And more importantly, it's durable, and I think it comes with some kind of apps where you can actually track your workout and stuff like that. Alright, definitely I can't share with you much because I have not used one before, but it's really nice. And behind me, of course, is the multi-purpose hall. Alright. Alright, so families with young children, you are in for a treat. Look at that. You have that nice blue slide, some water fountain, water guns. And by the way, right guys, this is, I think it's timber flooring. And over here you have your jacuzzi. It's supposed to be like Jewel Changi Airport, you know, where there's water flowing down from the top. So that's the tour for level 6 facilities. Sorry if the cam is a bit shaky because my assistant is not around. So yeah. So the conclusion is, with the coconut trees and plenty of landscape, right, this feels like a resort, not a home. Right? But again, it's quite homely, like, you know, it's not over the top, too extreme kind of feeling. Very comfortable. Alright, so yeah, let's check out level 41, Sky Garden. I think this is my main favorite. You'll know why when you check it out later. Alright, let's go. So this corridor, of course, is not just a very common corridor. For me, it's like a very calm oasis where it's basically a contrast between the co-working space where you're stressful working, and then if you need a moment of peace, you just come over here, have a short walk, and you immediately feel the very zen, calm feeling. It's solid. And there's no squeaking sound. More seating areas for you. So that is Park Region. Okay, I think that's Breezeway landed houses actually. There's Parkcity Heights. And I think that is probably Mansions or Casaman, where a lot of the ultra high net worth, where they actually buy plots of land and they build their own houses with their own custom specs and designs. So one thing to note is that Park Region and also ParkPlace, they are very close to the two commercial areas which I mentioned just now, which is firstly Arcadia, and as well as the waterfront. It's only like 5 minutes walk or so. It's very, very near. And not to mention as well, last but not least, is also the international schools are all nearby. So it's super convenient. Right? So that's why you pay top dollar for it. Like Nora is slightly cheaper. I think launching price was probably around 900 to 1,000 per square feet. It's also because it's on the fringe of Desa Parkcity, and behind is actually the highway. And the walls here, if not mistaken, is terrazzo tiles, I think. Terrazzo effects. Right? Very, very nice. It looks very solid. And on top of here is your movie room. We're not going up because we don't have access for it. We're not owners here. Not orang kaya. So again, you have plenty of plants and you have flowers blooming. It is so nice to see. Check it out, you see? Wow. All right. When the flowers bloom, I think this place looks fantastic. Okay. So the next thing is also a sunken deck, which you don't have a lot of properties nowadays with sunken deck because it costs money to make one. All right. So I think one of the best things is that sunken decks is it does not spoil the visual of the landscape, because it's sunken. All right. It's a very nice place to chill, by the way. Stay until the end of the video because there'll be some night shots where you see a lot of lights down here as well. All right, where it will really illuminate and give a very warm feeling when the evening sets in. Okay. I think the amount of seating area here, right, it's so suitable, especially during MCO, where you're all cramped out at home with your kids. And this is a very relaxed place where you can spend like 4 to 5 minutes, just sit down, read a book, and just chill. Perfect. All right, so now we go to Concourse Hall. This is something like a co-working space. All right, there's a very wide area you can see here. So it comes with a water dispenser where you're freely to use. Your own pantry is here, and your sink, and a microwave as well. All right. So this is double volume, 2 levels, one at the top and one at the bottom. One more thing to note right here is as well, your PowerPoints and everything is all concealed. So it's neat, all right? And this is Sky Garden Activity Hall, where you have your pool table and you have plenty of sitting areas as well. Very nice cushions for you to relax and chill. And yeah, perfect for big gatherings. Right, so you can see the co-working space and also this activity hall, right? It comes with large windows, large glass windows, so you don't really need to on the lights as well. Right? It saves you tons of electricity and it gives in a lot of natural light, which is actually very, very nice. Okay. All right, so behind here is the seating areas as well. Wow, Winnie, this looks like how would I say, a yoga. Does it look like a yoga place? So waking up in the morning, and what a great way to start the day in a fresh manner. You can have yoga, you can have your stretching, everything here right in the morning, while enjoying the great views of Desa Parkcity. All right, so I hope you enjoy the tour of Sky Garden. Now, next is the actual unit itself. All right, so let's go. Let's check it out. Welcome to the actual unit. Now, this is type D1, 2271 square feet, 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. So first thing that you notice, of course, this is your arrival area, foyer, where it's big enough to put shoe racks, bicycle, golf bags, very, very spacious. And this would be fire-rated timber door, and it comes with a Bosch digital lock as well. All right, this is your dry kitchen. You have your kitchen island here, where you have all your meaningful conversations, your breakfast over here, all right, and your hood and hob, your kitchen cabinets, and over here, this is where you put your fridge as well. All right, spacious. Let's look at the wet kitchen area. So this is your wet area, all right, where it's basically your maid's room is over there, or utility room. This is one of the toilets as well. So this is where you put your washing machine, you do all your washing, drying, everything over here. It comes with a good amount of switches as well, all right, and large windows to bring in good ventilation. Okay, very nice. So of course the windows, for safety purposes, right, they don't allow it to open full, all right, for safety. It's only until here. Okay. So next, let's check out the living area. Right. Quite enough, where you can put your dining table here, maybe a table for 6 or even 8 is big enough. Your sofa tables here as well. All right, and let's look at the view. All right, so this is a $1 million view. View of Manjalara, Kepong. Over on the right side, you can also see views of KL City Centre, KLCC, all right, Twin Towers, PMB 118. So the length of the balcony is the same as the living area. All right, it's so huge you can put, I'm not sure, maybe a table for 4, all right, some bean bags there to enjoy the morning sunset and sunrise. I even have a nice coffee here in the evening after we work. All right, this is a sofa set. Yeah. All right, so this is, to be honest, I'm not sure what's the use of this area, but look at the switches there. Maybe you can make this as an entertainment area or a workstation. All right, a table for work. All right. And this is your shared bathroom, common bathroom here, or even a powder room as well. All right, it comes with basin and WC, all right, from Villeroy and Bosch. Okay, so this is bedroom number 4. Okay. Again, the bedrooms, of course, it comes with air condition. Right, you also have a column here where you can actually put in your curtains. Good amounts of natural light. And this bedroom connects to the other one. So this is a shared bedroom over here, shared bathroom. Right, where you have your WC, shower fittings and everything. This is bedroom number 3. And now we have bedroom number 2. Comes with an ensuite bathroom here on the left. All right. Where you have your shower screen, WC and basin, and a large mirror. All right, so flooring is actually timber flooring, good quality stuff. All right, timber flooring. And a nice Huge window as well, glass window, bringing in good amounts of natural light. And last but not least, let's check out the master bedroom. So master bedroom, the special thing is that it's actually located right at the corner. So you have great views from all sides. You have views of some of the most expensive properties in Desa Parkcity. The mansion, Kasaman, they're all there. And Arcadia is just right in front of you. And of course over here, you can see International School of Parkcity and everything. Yeah, I'm going to mention the views of KL City Centre as well over there. All right, very spacious. And yeah, of course, the master bedroom comes with a his and hers basin and shower head. And you have the windows right there as well. It's very windy. Okay, so that completes the tour of ParkPlace, Desa Parkcity. But before I end this video, I want to give a big shout out to Wenny for helping to take some shots just now, and also to David, the property man, for allowing access to this beautiful condominium. But do stay tuned for some nice shots after this. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and also subscribe my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao guys.